99%.
The top news headlines: 10 Myanmar policemen killed in attack by ethnic armies opposed to junta. Two dead, 3 injured in West Bengal's Cooch Behar violence, Election Commission seeks report. MP Maharaj Laishimba Sanajauba assures policy for persons with disabilities. And India records highest single-day rise with over 1.45 lakh fresh COVID-19 cases. A very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur English News at 6:30 p.m. This is MASACO giving you the latest news updates. Before we move on to the news, a COVID advisory for the general public. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. An alliance of ethnic armies in Myanmar that has opposed the junta's crackdown on anti-coup protests attacked a police station in the east today, killing at least 10 policemen, domestic media said. According to Reuters, the police station at Nongmon in Shan State was attacked early in the morning by fighters from an alliance that includes the Arakan Army, the Tang National Liberation Army, and the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army, media reported. Shan News said at least 10 policemen were killed, while the Shui Fi Mei news outlet put the death toll at 14, the report added. More than 600 people have been killed by the military in the crackdown on protests against the February 1st coup, according to a monitoring group. As violence has escalated, about a dozen armed groups have condemned the junta as illegitimate and vowed to stand with the protesters. In 2 separate incidents, 2 persons were shot dead and 3 were injured in West Bengal's Cooch Behar district today. According to media reports, a first-time voter was among them who was shot dead outside a polling booth in Cooch Behar. 2 persons have been arrested in this regard, police said. Reports added that the Election Commission of India, ECI, has sought report in this regard. In another incident, 4 people were shot at in Cooch Behar. The Central Forces had opened fire in retaliation, reports said. The dead has been identified as Ananda Burman. He was 18 years and a first-time voter. Police said Central Force personnel were attacked and they fired in retaliation. The incident took place at around 8 a.m. within an hour after voting started in the 4th phase of West Bengal Assembly elections. Despite incidents of violence, West Bengal has so far registered a voter turnout of 80% and above in all 3 phases held so far. In the first phase, a voter turnout of 84.3% was reported from across 30 assembly constituencies. The second phase, which was held on April 1st, recorded a voter turnout of 80.43%. In the third, with incidents of violence recorded again, the state recorded 77.68% turnout by 5 p.m. on April 5th. Rajya Sabha MP Maharaj Laishimba Sanajauba today assured of formulating a policy for persons with disabilities in Manipur. Sanajauba asserted that service to humanity is the purest way of life. He was launching a year-long Divyang Mitra and Netra Kumbh at Nupilal Complex in Imphal. Leshemba said that observing Divyang Mitra for the persons with disabilities will be rewarding. The Rajya Sabha MP emphasized that everyone should have regular eye checkup. The year-long event is organized by Samadrishti Shamta Vikas Evam Anusandhan Mandal, Saksham. BJP Manipur Pradesh President Professor S. Tikendra, National Sports University Academic and Activities Council member Sapam Nishikanta and Saksham President Dr. Sapam Jasobanta attended the launch event. A free eye checkup for media persons were held as part of the event.
MP funse masi hojupudi COVID-19 mana bolga sahi ani pura kai aduna 2022 gi June July faida di amung madu resume tarokadra ai khanjai kari gumba ai gi MP local area development funse agadi asa highway ba agoni 10% agoni highway su chilina usi baru mapa su mayam sigi da makta khaka da mani makko gi kana na ba to godam na habadu ai madu ai mayam da masi somung na hona na madu ai kathuk jare
Continuing the upward trend of daily infections, India has reported 1,45,384 fresh cases today, the highest single-day spike ever, taking the overall tally to 1.32 crore. According to media reports, this is the fifth time since the beginning of the pandemic in 2020 that India's 24-hour tally crossed the 1 lakh mark. On April 5th, there were 1,03,558 fresh infections, while on April 7th, 1,15,736 infections were reported. On April 8th and 9th, the 24-hour tallies were 1,26,789 and 1,31,968 respectively. With today's rise, the active cases in the country crossed the 10 lakh mark and reached 10,46,631, which is 7.93% of the total cases. Daily fatalities too registered a rise as 794 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. As per reports, for the first time since September, the number of active coronavirus cases crossed the 10 lakh mark today. On September 20th, 2020, there were more than 10 lakh cases as the country at that time was reeling under the peak of the first wave of the pandemic. The number of active cases saw a sharp decline in January as more and more people recovered from the infection, and with the virus being effectively contained, there were fewer daily cases. The gap between daily infections and daily recoveries too confirms the disparity, as against 1,45,384 new infections, India recorded 77,567 discharges in the last 24 hours. In the past 24 hours, Manipur has reported 12 fresh cases of COVID-19. An official release from COVID-19 Common Control Room informed that the cases were confirmed at Imphal West RAT, RD Wing, Shija Hospital, Babina Diagnostics and Maipakpi Hospital. They are from Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur and Senapati districts. In the last 24 hours, no fatality was reported in the state. The cumulative number of COVID-19 related deaths in the state now stands at 375. In the same hours, 8 patients were discharged. The current case tally in Manipur now stands at 29,475, while the recovered cases are 29,009. The recovery rate is 98.41%. Meanwhile, air passengers who traveled to the state on April 5th by Indigo Flight 6E2615 in rows 1 to 13 are to inform the COVID-19 Common Control Room 1800-345-3818 or respective district surveillance officers DSO immediately. And now it's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 23rd of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Apun ba sembam gi 10% amak down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% gi changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi malengsim biro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited assist company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited Torambam lekai.
Employment notification for Mega Manipur School Yaralpat. Applications invited for the following post: Principal, PGT Biology Zoology, PGT Chemistry Organic, PGT Manipuri, PGT History, PGT Economics, PGT Business Studies, TGT Computer Science, Accountant, Thangta Instructor, Jumba Instructor, Farming Instructor. Those who have applied for the post last year need not reapply again. The application forms can be collected from the school on payment of ₹50 and submit their completed applications to the Director, Mega Manipur School on or before 17 April 2021. Notified by Chairperson, School Management Committee, Mega Manipur School. Admission going on for class 1 to 9 for 2021-22 academic session of Mega Manipur School, Yaralpat, Dinsit Road. Key features: free admission in class 1, safe and secure environment, holistic growth and development, comprehensive teaching and mentoring. For more information, contact Director, Principal, Administrative Officer, Mega Manipur School.
Welcome back after the break. Slopeland School of Teachers Education organized a seminar on the current crisis in Myanmar today at Slopeland School of Teachers Education, Kongjom Salt Village, Thoubal. Experts talked about rampant human rights violation in the Myanmar during the crisis and ways to help the neighboring country facing a tough time. Human Rights Alert Manipur HRA Director and human rights activist Bablu Loitongbam, who was a resource person of the seminar, said that Myanmar and Manipur share a lot of similarities in many ways. Bablu suspected a big political plot behind the February 1st military coup in Myanmar. The human rights activist also believed the military coup was taken place because of geopolitics. Bablu hinted that there is influence of other countries in the current political scenario unfolding in Myanmar.
irreversible process democratization process. Freedom ki mahau hangraba yoi group amada amo hanjanaga anani kumaina ayu yoi moidana akoi feudalism na natraga dictatorship ka hanjan hoise suya ya leba ki oiba international ki sanna bidasu haiba principle of non reform ha se India government na behar ko.
Supporting the agitation by Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur STD-CM for inclusion of Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list, the Naharup Bana STD-CM, Bishnupur District, today held a sit-in protest at Nambol Kaithel. STD-CM Head Office Secretary Salam Subhankar, Convener CBSTD-CM L. Romesh Meitei and Secretary General STD-CM Bhogendrajit took part in the sit-in protest. Bharatiya Janata Party ST Morcha Manipur Pradesh today organized an awareness program on COVID-19 vaccination at Tamil Sangam office premises, Moray. BJP ST Morcha Manipur Pradesh Vice President J. Khongsai, Primary Health Center, Moray, Medical Officer in charge Dr. K.H. Shantikumar and Tengnopal District DSO Dr. Luxon were present at the program. Members of Meitei Council Moray, Gorkha Samaj Seva Committee, Tamil Sangam and Nupi Khunai Chaukat Lamjing Lop also attended the program. The awareness program sensitized the participants on the importance of immunizing all people above 45 years of age. Experts during the program urged the people of Moray to get COVID-19 vaccine jab at the Moray Primary Health Center. Manipur High Court advocate Ningombam Gojain informed that the state's top court has accepted the written appeal submitted by family members of Manipur Martyrs Committee on March 24, 2021, requesting permission for offering floral tribute at the Martyrs site located at Cherau Ching on April 13th. Informing this to reports at Manipur Press Club in Imphal, Advocate Gojen maintained that family members, friends and relatives of the martyrs can pay floral tribute to the martyrs on April 13th at the Cherau Ching by following the government laid down COVID-19 protocols. 3 books written by Yumnam Dimbajit were released today in a function held at Hindi Parishad located at Old Assembly Road, Imphal. The books were Manipur the Chahi Tarit Khunta Khiba 1819 to 1825, Manipur Gi Ningthau Rol the Yumnam Pamnaiba Singh, and Manipur A View to Our Glorious Past 33 AD to 1891, Volume 1. Manipur Language Advisory Board convener Nongmaithim Kiran Kumar and the Cultural Forum Manipur President Professor Huirem Bihari attended the book release function. Manipur University of Culture Assistant Professor Dr. Makhonmani Mongsaba was the speaker of the program. A book written by Dr. T.H. Suresh entitled Loiban Naidraba Kabau Valley, The Endless Kabau Valley, was released today at the Manipur Press Club in Imphal. The book is published by Dr. S. Manauton Singh. Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur, Keshamthong Khodam Lairak, organized the book release function. Keshamthong Constituency MLA L. Jayantakumar attended the program.
Yam Queen Talurba Makali Wari Shimun Mayama Marta Passing Zimasik Matoga, Medina Hona Vibes, Sina, Handboy, Police in Arubini, Happy Apanatri. Atena a third sway in Orange request on the Yaragadi Siki Makali research works, Makata Tana, Makatan Tobirako, so that Tungela Kadoba generation Kambu research scholars local Kan and Dova Makalgi. Adigi Yam Kaitare, Akuna legal terminology, thought invoking proposition habitai. Wakal Kan and Navagi, Kanin and Navagi, Madung motivation people, Madung Makali like to send Wigan.
Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana PMJAY cards were distributed to 154 beneficiaries in Patsoi constituency today. Unit Committee 19/32 and 1933 Langjing Achoba jointly organized the card distribution program at Langjing Achoba Community Hall. RK Fortune Developer Private Limited Managing Director and RK Rameshwar, intending to contest the next Manipur Assembly election, were present during the program.
Honazadana, Langjing Achoba River Praza, Yam Yasumba, Health Card at sea. Sajabani, Haribak Helka Singasi, Sabagaluna Karasi, Mayam Prazamiam da, Haking and Yang Tupagi, Tormadu, Nati, Pantuk Sabani, Puna, Card, Samaga, Yankega Marie, Sajabasi, Nasi, Hariba, Lyra Praza Singsa Askumba, Karasi, Ranmati, Zan Aragoya Yosna, the Hel Karasi, Yetupaki Tormasi, Nasi, Pantuk Saribani.
Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC of Oriental College and NG College organized a one-day workshop on institutional challenges for NAAC re-accreditation of Autonomous College today at the premises of Oriental College located at Takil in Imphal. The workshop was sponsored by the State Project Directorate of RUSA. Oriental College Principal Dr. S. Ranjit, NB College IQAC Coordinator L. Robin, Dean of Science Oriental College, L. Mani, and teaching and non-teaching staff of the Oriental College participated in the workshop. At the workshop, Oriental College Dean of Arts, Dr. K.H. Aruna, said that the current status of the Oriental College is Grade B and that the workshop was to help the college attain higher notch in the NAAC.
Masigi Pangnabagi Pandamda. Akwai government asu sinbirapagi matungina college singna akwai ge IQAC gi cell leiriba singna akwai gi maruina tawribasi teaching learning process ta the world class standard se asi yobang amnabagi damakta hairiba cell singse college da laibani ado hairiba college da lairiba akwai gi IQAC gi sel singsina masi ekhona ngamna ba kadai bho world class standard ama yorak pang ngamna bagi honariba akhoi gi pandam haibase madu oibatai.
Youth Unity Development Organization UDO, Yumnam Huidrom and YPC Yumnam Huidrom jointly held an anti-rabies vaccination program in Wangoi constituency today. The anti-rabies vaccination program was held at Yumnam Huidrom Makalekai, Pangaltifai Makalekai, Paubitek Mayai Lekai, Thiam Leishangkong Mayai Lekai and Yumnam Huidrom Awang Lekai. Around 400 dogs were administered anti-rabies vaccine in the program, which was organized under the aegis of the Manipur Government Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department. And now it's time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Kanghanjaba Thong Manaba Kunai Yamagi Yumpham Tonaba Laikhidraba Ikoi Kwaigi Luchingba Hanagi Minister Oibiramba Moirangthem Ibotombi Memorial Charitable Trust ki Hingsi Amadi Hinghansi Haiba Pandamda Nauna Linkhatchaba Land Bank Asina Low Uba Ngamjadraba Imung Singidamakta Minungsi Utpiduna Pukchel Chauraba Kendra Sigi Donor Singna Katpirakpa Low Sangam Chahum Lairabagi Pankai Makhada Lairaba COVID-19 pandemic Namaram Oiraga Supham Nompham Laijadraba Iramdam Asigi Mioisinda Low Yenthokpagi Thoram Land Bank Asi Hodok Chabagaloinana Hairoki Tongan Tongan Mioisinda Yenthokpagi Thoram Lakliba April Tang Taramathoi Nomaizing Numitki Nungthil Pung Ani Taba Matamda Hairok Part 2 Mayai Lekai Polo Ground da Pangthok Charagani Kanghanjariba M. TOMTV Maitei Secretary Moirangthem Ibotombi Memorial Charitable Trust Hairok.
Admission open. Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Anno Football Club Guwahati invite application from interested persons who want to participate in a month-long residential practice cum trial coaching for under 13 and under 18 years of age. The coaching is scheduled to begin under the guidance of a foreign coach from 5th next month. Fooding and lodging facilities are also available. For more information, please visit Place Venue Guwahati, Mirza Tiniali, or contact us at 6026 709 279 or 7005 235638. Guardians Defense Academy. Admission open for 10 days SSB course from 4th April 2021. We provide personalized coaching to its candidate, special classes by visiting officers for motivation, professional guidance and teaching, everyday feedback to prepare well. Boarding and lodging facilities available. For more details, please contact Guardians Defense Academy near Nursing Thakur Mandir, Naurim Lekai Kagwa Makha, Imphal West. Contact number 9863 388 639.
Welcome back after the break. Kaupum Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarters 21st Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East distributed essential items to locals of El Kuno village in Nonne district today. Prior to the distribution, the locals were educated about the importance of COVID-appropriate behavior, wearing of face masks, maintaining social distancing and frequent hand washing. As part of the Civic Action Program, Loktak Battalion Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Churachandpur Sector, distributed sports items to Rowing and Canoeing Association of Bishnupur District today. These sports items were given to foster sporting culture among the local youth. The sports items included rubberized dumbbells, weight plates, yoga mats, medicine balls, skipping ropes, parallel bars, standing twisters, etc. Over 60 members of the Rowing and Canoeing Association of Bishnupur were present during the program. 15th Assam Rifles of Singjamei Chinga Post in Imphal organized a security and coordination meeting to improve the condition of Chinga Hillock and prevention of COVID-19 pandemic during the upcoming Cherauba Festival. Post Commander Captain Amit Shah, SDPO of Singjamei Police Station, Lakshmi Thingbaijam, nearby residents and members of local club and Mera Paibi attended the meet.
I would like to promote more and more youth to come into sports. As we can see, Manipur state, we have got wonderful international sports person. So I would request everyone to come up into the sports stream, and we can also guide the young sports persons who can do and bring glories to our country and to the state.
A 3-month-long employment-oriented training cum skills development program organized by National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation (NHIDCL) at ITI campus in Lilong under Thoubal district concluded today. Certificates were distributed to 60 trainees from different districts in Manipur. Deputy Commissioner Thoubal District N. Bandana at the event said that job-oriented training and skill development programs will help youths in self-employment. Inunganbi Dance Academy Imada Ziribam organized the second Kekribam Sanaton Singh Memorial Holi Festival 2021 at Mahaprabhu Mandav, Kalinagar today. Vice Chairman Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited, Government of Manipur, Sarat Kumar Singh and Sahitya Parishad Ziribam President S. Kogen Singh attended the event. Manipur Dance Academy General Secretary Chandam Biren Singh said that the festival, which is held every year since 2020, is to preserve and promote different festivals in Ziribam. In the wake of the spike in COVID-19 cases, the Meghalaya government has made test reports mandatory for visitors to the state from outside the northeast. As per a media report, the state government in a notification issued yesterday said that all entrants into Meghalaya, barring those from the northeast, will have to produce RT-PCR, CBNAAT or TrueNat negative certificates or undergo tests on payment of fees at the entry points. Day trippers from the northeast will be put to rapid antigen tests or RATs. Testing and checking at the entry points will be strictly enforced, the notification issued by Meghalaya Chief Secretary M.S. Rao said. Meanwhile, the state government has also increased the penalty from ₹500 to ₹1,000 against those who do not wear face masks in public places. The notification also laid emphasis on the ongoing vaccination drive and urged private health institutions to ramp it up, the reports added. Amid the surge in COVID-19 cases, Assam has reportedly faced a shortage of vaccines, with officials confirming that the existing stock would exhaust in 2 to 3 days. According to a media report, the state currently has around 2.70 lakh doses of the vaccine. On Thursday, around 54,000 people were immunized, and yesterday the number was touching almost 55,000, NHM officials said. The fact that the existing stock has been already distributed to the districts has also caused inconvenience, with the number of people vaccinated varying from district to district and site to site. And now it's time for the sports news. The 18th Hill District's Badminton Championships 2021 kicked off today at Ukhrul District headquarters. The championship is organized by Ukhrul District Badminton Association under Hill District's Badminton Association, Manipur. Forest Minister Awangbo Nyumai, Hill Areas Committee Manipur Chairman Leishio Keshing, 44 Ukhrul Constituency MLA Alfred Gangam Arthur and Chief Account Officer of NF Railway and President of Tangkul Naga Long Hopingson Shimre attended the grand ceremony. Awangbo Nyumai said that unity through sports is a perfect theme. The minister asserted that sports not only encourages a sportsperson to win the game but brings unity among people. The minister added that it is everyone's bound duty to contribute something to the society to build a better state. Minister Nyumai also noted that failure to take initiative on time hinders development.
Many of the young, talented people in different fields are discouraged to do something in the state because of the situation in the state in the past. I think it is a duty of everyone to contribute in our own way to bring normal situation in the state, to build a better relationship between different people in the state and even neighboring states also.
Under the aegis of All India Kung Fu Federation AIKF, the 6th Northeast Kung Fu 2021 Championship began today at Assam's Nalbari. AIKF Working President Shifu Tokchom Norendro opened the event, hosted by Assam Kung Fu Sports Association. AIKF Chief Technical Director Zenito Awomi, Vice President Shifu Rajkumar and General Secretary Shifu Dr. H. Romain were present at the opening ceremony. The attendees paid floral tribute to the photos of late Salam Tomba Meitei and late Kishan Singha of Assam, who made immense contributions in promoting Kung Fu. They also observed a 2-minute silence showing respect to the departed souls. Around 300 players from Nagaland, Mizoram, Assam, Meghalaya and other northeast states are participating in the championship. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. 10 Myanmar policemen killed in attack by ethnic armies opposed to junta. Two dead, 3 injured in West Bengal's Cooch Behar violence. Election Commission seeks report. MP Maharaj Leshimba Sanajauba assures policy for persons with disabilities. And India records highest single-day rise with over 1.45 lakh fresh COVID-19 cases. And that's all for the English news at 6:30 p.m. Thank you for watching.